What gameplay are we looking at here?
Well, I've got the first clip is actually a recreation of my Silent Assassin suit only run in Dubai, which is the reason I wanted to show this is because a lot of times when I get a Silent Assassin run in a Hitman game, it's because somebody else did it, and like I watch their guide, and then I kind of mimic their steps, and maybe I changed something up, like put my own twist on it, but generally speaking, somebody found the route, and the this run that I'm doing, I actually discovered in the review period before the game was public. So it's actually just kind of highlighting like that I was able to find this route, this timing, this gear, and figure out how to pull this off without any guide. Which is, to be honest, one of my proudest Hitman moments was figuring this out. Was getting a an actual efficient Silent Assassin suit only run in Hitman 3 is not easy. It's usually reserved for, your YouTubers and whatnot that do this far more frequently than I do. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you have been carrying a torch for Hitman 3 all year and touting its greatness.
yeah,
What is it? What is it in particular about Hitman 3 that appeals to you so much?
I think it's the versatility. I do enjoy the Hitman story. I do enjoy the characters and finding out more. But what I really like about Hitman 3 is that what I'm doing right now on screen, I've done this 50 times. Um, and it's been a few months, so this isn't the most efficient I've ever done it. But I like figuring something out, and this is going to be even more evident in the next piece of gameplay. But I like figuring something out and then perfecting it. Where can I save 5 seconds? How can I do this? Like, okay, well, this was a problem. How do I overcome that problem? And for me, I get a lot of. I'll play the same scenario, the same mission, the same way multiple times until I kind of perfect it and get it just the way I want it. So um, there's no downtime. There's no standing around and waiting. There's no like long extended periods in stealth, waiting for 5 minutes for something to happen. Like I want it to all sort of like go together um, like an orchestra, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Like a
yeah.
puzzle.
Yeah.
You remember when I did our Shacknews contracts earlier this year, and I tried to do that, and it ended up with me alerting everybody and blowing up a man in the bathroom with like a propane tank.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really
Being a
do
hitman.
try, but like best laid plans and all that.
Yeah, exactly. If you notice, I keep the timer on when I play Hitman. Like that's optional. You can take the entire HUD off if you want. You can turn off instinct so you don't have that like so-called cheating aspect to it. If some people don't like instinct because you can see through walls and they don't think that's fair. But like I keep the time on the screen because I have a detonator in my hand to kill my second target, and I know exactly when to press it. Like that's the guy drinking the poison I set up first, and then I know exactly when I need to press the thing. Like, and that's what I love about it. It's just that constantly trying to perfect the run. Like, I'm no speed runner. I'm not even a trick shot guy, but I'm a perfectionist with it, and I want to, even if it's not the fastest or the most unique, I want to get it right my way.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, you guys. Really quick. Bob is like Google confused me, so I'm going straight to the journalist. As someone who hasn't played Hitman since the one you pop out of the coffin in like 15 years ago, what do I buy to get all the content from all three games in one go?
I believe that's the deluxe edition, but I'm looking it up to be sure.
Yeah, let's check because I think it's changed a little bit since the release too.
And like Steam Elements is reminding you, please donate to our Extra Life charity campaign that's going on right now. Like that's part of what we're doing this for.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to help out some sick kids. And spread the love. I'm gonna donate right now myself.
Nice.
Nice.
Ooh, who do I want to?
This map
Send,
here that I'm
send it
setting
to
up
me.
as
I
you're
could
doing that.
I could do it to support Donovan,
This
Jan.
map here
Pick
that
that
I'm
one.
setting up as
I
you're
could.
doing
Oh, I'm
that.
sorry. I could do.
I think
That's
you
my
should
fault.
support Donovan.
I don't
I do
know.
too.
Donovan didn't.
It's tough.
Donovan's Psyduck was only level 10. Bill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I feel like Asif would have like a pretty high level Psyduck though.
I don't know. He was kind of on my side with the whole Psyduck thing.
Ah. Well, now you're definitely not getting my money, Donovan.
Wow.
Have you seen a girl around? Short hair with a bright green eye.
I will make a donation.
She says she meet me.
Have you spent much time in this mission, TJ?
Berlin?
Yeah. No, this isn't Berlin. Sorry, this is Chongqing.
No, I haven't, and this is one that I'm really looking forward to as well because it is gorgeous.
I actually let this conversation play out, and I know that the subtitles are on there, but like this was actually a cool moment that I wanted to highlight is at the start of this mission. Like you don't ever see Agent 47 really interacting with anyone besides like Diana or targets or whatever. But you can just sit here and have like a full deep conversation with this lady. That is nothing except just like a cool conversation, which is it's kind of a weird thing for 47, right? To be insightful.
Mm-hmm.
His insight is usually a pistol.
All right, we've got a goal. We've got a goal of 40K, and we now have $50 of that goal raised.
Awesome.
Hey.
Thanks to yours truly. And I'm going to challenge. I'm going to challenge our staff to match my goal, or to match
I
my
challenge you to
donation.
donate to my cause.
I'm never gonna level up your Psyduck. Get your Psyduck to level 69, and we'll talk, Donovan.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, I could have made it level 420, but I don't even know if that's possible. I'm guessing level 69 is more possible than 420 in Pokemon games.
Yeah,
You should make
caps at 100.
You should make all those little puppies in your breeding farm. You should level them up too.
Oh. I should, shouldn't I?
Yeah. Let's see. Now, this game, you want to be a sneaky sneak in this game, right? But you don't have to be, right?
I mean, I think true peak Hitman is when you can accomplish your goal without getting caught, but also not having to sneak the entire way. Like Donovan said, it's a puzzle, right? Mm-hmm. So it's not really about sneaking so much as map knowledge and route knowledge for your targets and just understanding like what you can manipulate in the world in order to make things fall into place. But when you get to like top Hitman players, there's not a whole lot of sitting still and they might crouch and run by somebody like that, but generally speaking, most of the top Hitman players aren't sneaking. Now you can sneak if that's your thing, and there's certainly an aspect of the game where don't get caught, which does lead to some sneaking. But I don't it does happen. Like even in this gameplay is not perfect, and this is an example of something that I want to go back and like work on. Like there's a couple problems that I had with what I did here that I want to see like how I can fix those problems. But I always look at it as like a failure when I'm like crouched behind a box for like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Hey, it looks like we've got another donation as well for $100.
Hey.
Yeah, I wanted to call that out. Bob, thank you so much.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Bob.
that.
Hey, Bob, thank you.
Very
I
much
just got
appreciated.
a notification. That's really dope.
You're welcome. You're welcome. That song, is that what you're talking about, Bob?
Oh, that's what he was getting at.
Yeah. Oh, The Rock and his singing voice, quote unquote.
And he donated to my team.
Oh, that's a pity. That's a pity donate right there for you for.
Hey, Team Donovan is doing the thing.
Team Donovan is doing the thing. Is that Team Donovan's catchphrase? Gonna get some shirts. Team Donovan doing the thing. All right, guys, please keep talking about Hitman. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta
sure.
take care of some things, but I'll be right back.
This
Oh.
Yeah, the rain. This is some good rain.
Yeah, and I'm like, I've seen the original footage, and it's not being done any justice here. So
Oh yeah, it's true. I mean, we're watching through a stream. It's a very
yeah,
pretty game, though. I mean, even in the
yeah, it
beginning
is
when
a
you were
really pretty
scaling the
game.
side of the building.
Yes, this was a
Yeah.
conversation in a number of categories for us during our deliberations, and a well-deserved one because Hitman is gorgeous.
I certainly had a moment
Um,
last night, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's a really nice puddle. That could have been a water consideration."
No, I was running on my PC on my ultra wide when I was playing it for Game of the Year consideration. It is stunning.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gorgeous, gorgeous game.
And I'll say this, there are some characters that aren't like that detailed because there's just so many NPCs, but
Yeah.
generally the world is very pretty. You're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
watch some bad sniping here. Like this is just ridicule away.
I mean, you should see me in Halo trying to snipe.
I have always had issues with sniping in Hitman. Which is funny because I think in the first Hitman of this trilogy, has one of my favorite special objectives, which is in Sapienza, shooting your target through his own telescope.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Oh,
You
That's a
see
good
his
one.
eye. He's got this giant observatory, and you see his eye peeking through it, and you just pop
Yep.
a shot through that, and it hits him in the face, and it's just
Keep it up and maybe Royce will make an appearance.
Yeah. There's actually if you have Hitman 2, there's actually there's sniper levels, specifically just sniping. Like there's nothing
Nice.
else to it. You're just in a tower with a sniper rifle, so I actually didn't realize these guys were here. Because they weren't there when I came up, so I was like, that could be a problem. But just to set up what I'm doing, like there's these drones that fly around, and if you shoot enough drones down, one of the targets gets super pissed, and then calls the other target, and they meet somewhere, and you'll see like I'm basically trying to draw them into the open because they're both like hiding at the moment. So, but in order to do that, I have to spend like 25 minutes missing these drones. Like this drone right here is just a troll.
nice.
Bill, what would you say is your favorite level in this game?
In 3,
Yeah, in 3.
man, that's really tough because I could name 3 that could be my favorite level. Like Dartmoor is really cool for the murder mystery, the big like expensive mansion vibes. This level is incredible just for the atmosphere and the nighttime and the lighting and the water and the rain. But in terms of like,
Hey, you got one.
yeah, I did finally. I like Mendoza, but I like Mendoza's mission more than the actual location.
I was gonna say, full disclosure, Bill shares something new with me about Mendoza at least like once every 2 weeks in
Yeah.
DMs.
And I'm like, have you played Mendoza, TJ? Because I really have 1,000 words I need to write, and you're kind of blocking me from doing so. You're gonna see some Mendoza stuff in this one for sure. Some like big payoff moments for the franchise. So I actually put a briefcase on the stairwell. So if a guard spots a briefcase, hey, I got a briefcase, we're awesome. If a guard spots a briefcase, they don't like it. They're like, that shouldn't be there, and they'll pick it up and they'll take it somewhere. So it's like, this is kind of my way of making a guard leave the area.
Yeah, so it's like a red herring.
Yeah, so he's going to pick it up, and instead of coming up here to investigate what he was going to investigate, he's now distracted, and he's going to take that to a different location. But what I didn't realize is there was 2 guards.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So I was mentioning to TJ that, like, I'm actually going to go back and do this again probably, like, in the next couple of days.
You see those Xbox Series S's on the windowsill?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
it does look like Series S. This poor guy.
Time to murder somebody.
No, we didn't hurt him.
You just subdued them.
I actually try to never. Well, now later on in my gameplay, I might get a little murdery, but
I
I
got
don't think I do.
Remember
super
how-
murdery in my playthrough.
You remember how when I was talking about Deathloop, it's like super freeform. If you mess up, that's just part of the experience, and you just improvise as you go.
Yeah.
Hitman, if you're trying to do Silent Assassin, is kind of the opposite of that. You need to know everything about a level and be pitch perfect from top to bottom.
Yeah.
See, I was gonna shoot that guy with a tranquilizer dart down there, but I didn't I was really unprepared. I didn't realize there's like 4 guards on this roof, so I'm like now
Oh, wow.
trying to like pull that guy's body so when someone comes up the stairs they don't see his feet hanging out.
Can
Yeah,
you
because
like
that's a
can you kick someone off of the roof?
Sure
Like
Yes.
in a flip? Okay, so this also has mighty boot technology.
Not the same though. Like you basically like take them to the edge and then you have a dump option and it'll show like a cutscene of him like rolling them with his foot and he'll
I
roll them
see.
off the.
yeah. Or if they're standing up, he'll just grab them by the belt and hoist them ass first over the edge.
Now there is in the original Hitman game in Hokkaido, there's a yoga on a mountaintop scene where you can take a yoga lesson and or you give a yoga lesson because 47 can do everything. And when your target gets close to like the cliff, you can kick them in the back and kick them off the cliff as the kill. So so there is a mighty boot.
That's a good one.
I do like briefcase stashed.
That's that guy. So I don't know where he took it. Honestly, I have no idea where he took that briefcase, but he's taking it somewhere.
Scumbag.
With that briefcase thing, like you can also put stuff in briefcases too, right? So like you could like use that to get certain items or explosives into places.
One of the things that I tend to do is if I want to get a gun into like a facility that does not allow weapons, is I'll often drop it because the guard will pick it up and take it in the facility for me, and then I'll get into the facility through like a pat down, and then go and retrieve it from wherever they stashed it when I get inside. So
that's really smart.
Yeah. There's a lot of really unique things, and then I've got to shoot a few more drones here, but I think we're getting to the end of this one.
I couldn't help but notice that when they stashed the briefcase, they also opened it. How invasive.
Yeah.
Well, they're not the most honest people here.
That's not proper lost and found etiquette.
No, they were looking for the cash in the briefcase for sure. I don't even think I needed to bring the briefcase. I just brought it because I felt like carrying a briefcase as I walked through this level. So,
don't you have to store the sniper rifle in it?
No, I didn't. The sniper rifle was on the roof. I picked it up.
Oh.
So this is actually the first way I ever completed this. So when I was doing this for review, this scenario was the first kill I ever got. So, and now I'm like using my instinct to watch this guy. There's a guy coming up here, and you can see that the NPCs are talking through the closed captioning there or whatever. Not closed captioning, but you know what I mean.
Wait.
So I'm trying to get this kill before this guy walks up and finds me.
So you're a fan of Landon Donovan?
Yeah, go LA Galaxy. I know he doesn't play anymore, but
he's old.
Yeah. I don't share a name with too many people, but
what about Donovan Peoples-Jones?
I do like him, honestly. I seen him like, go ahead, Donovan, do your thing. I can't root against the Donovan, except for the one that was
even though he's a Cleveland Brown. That's interesting.
Hey, good talented. No, that's a Donovan I'm not quite familiar with. I hate to say. Oh, is that the guy? No, I do know the song "Millie Yellow." Then, if that's his name.
Nintendo, you're in review.
I didn't know the other part of his name that you said.
Let's see. My Nintendo, you're in review is here.
Oh, really? Was it like a Nintendo Wrapped?
Yeah. I played 47 hours of Animal Crossing.
Would they email this to you?
Yeah. 27 hours of Tetris Effect connected already.
Jesus.
Wow.
It came out in October.
It is a delightful game, though.
I'm addicted. I'm sorry. I can't help myself. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1+2, 19 hours. Yeah, it's emailed.
It might, but that's okay. We're between gameplay at the moment.
I'm gonna get another coffee.
I just finished my coffee.
I definitely played for less hours this year. Only 171 hours on my Switch.
Huh. Yeah. Man, it feels like everybody does the like year in review thing now. I saw one on like Reddit. It was like a Reddit recap. I was like, Jesus.
I don't want to know anything about my Reddit usage.
On my Instagram that I shit post from, and it was like that's the weirdest fucking like, hey, remember this shitty meme you posted? How about this one? How about this one? I was like, what?
You got my message.
Yeah, I don't see one on my end. It might not have come through yet. You know, it's only a matter of time, also, until Twitter comes up with their own like BS. Twitter, it seems like your most liked tweet of 2021.
Yeah,
engage with this person a lot. Twitter Blue exclusive.
Like that TJ described my gameplay as impeccable, and it is not. Thank you, PJ. I appreciate that. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert: that guy dies. Not TJ.
427 hours of Animal Crossing.
She has eyes everywhere, and they're all
420. Hold on a second. Let's do the math here, folks.
She never leaves my side for long.
427 divided
That's
by
going to be
24.
17 days plus
17.8 days, but let's factor in like I don't know 8 hours of sleep per day. So it's like 26 days of Animal Crossing. So your Animal Crossing hours were down this year from last year. Wow. Yeah, you certainly played more Switch than I did this year. I don't know. I think I played a lot more games on PC this year than any other platform. Like I play Rocket League on PC. That's probably my most played game of the year. Halo's on PC. That's crazy. You have now played in back-to-back years more hours than I have in all of New Leaf. I think my New Leaf time was around 400 some.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
You'll get an email.
I don't think Nintendo has weird tracking in the Switch, because last year my Animal Crossing playtime showed like 300 plus hours, and this year it's like down. So I don't know if it's just resetting every year. But it doesn't seem to calculate like your total playtime.
It does on the actual Switch. It does.
Yeah, that's where I'm looking. Mine's down. Like it literally lowered my playtime in Animal Crossing. I'm wondering if they're just keeping it per year.
Maybe it's per device. Because weren't you?
Oh, that's possible too. Because I do have. Yeah, that's possible.
That might be it.
1,700 hours in Dark Souls 2. You think that is insane?
I'm sure I have similar amounts of hours in the Gears 3. I used to play Horde mode like I play Rocket League these days. So it's like my everyday game.
I'm getting concerned with my Destiny playtime because when did it come to Steam? Like a year and a half ago?
Bob, you might be right there. Nintendo does not know how to internet well.
Bob might be onto something, yeah.
We hope someday.
They're still in the mid 2000s.
Black is a threat, but also an opportunity. Yates's own machinations are inconsequential.
Oh yeah.
Join on the tour.
Well, thank you. Because you ever donated.
Bob was cool enough to represent Team Donovan with a very generous donation.
Nice. I mean, can you blame him? He had a very stacked. his roster of Pokemon was stacked, man.
He said I can. Amen.
I mean, like, how high can you level up a Psyduck, Donovan? Like, is there?
It evolves in like the 20s or 30s, but you can also just make it not evolve. You can give it an Everstone, so it won't.
Yeah.
Level cap is 100.
100.
Who exactly is this But if I'm going to be one of these heralds of yours, you need to start letting me in on a few things.
What's my deadline?
Yeah, indefinite.
Cool.
I just never framed an
I'll get it done. Oh yeah, easy. I'll do that soon. I'll just say that. I'll do that soon. I mean, if I like, if I really wanted to get a Pokemon level 69, I could probably do that by end of
I'll
day or
throw
tomorrow.
out a challenge to everyone in chat and everyone in this Discord. If you
Alright.
beat briefcase level 8 on
Oh
Super Mario
Jesus.
Maker 2, I'll donate $5,000 to Extra Life Right, when you post proof of the completion.
Also, I will take you up on that because I've been actually practicing that level for ever since you showed it at 2019. I haven't gotten there yet, but I've made it like halfway through, and I'm still like working on some of the obstacles.
Yeah, David, it doesn't even have to be this week. It can be anytime. Yeah. Are you talking about level 5, TJ, or level 8?
I'm talking about the very last one you made that has like all of the bosses in it.
Yeah, that's level 8.
Uh-huh.
How far have you made it?
I've made it up to Roy.
Okay. Yeah. That's cool. Roy is the clear condition for that level because I ran out of keys.
Wait, no.
Oh man,
What?
people were still playing my level as late as October. Somebody liked my level.
Oh, dude,
In Japan.
I still get notifications. I think Briefcase level 8's hilarious in that the two people that beat it did not like it. It has 0 likes, I think.
Didn't Steve Tominski beat it?
Yeah.
He was the first one to beat it.
Mm-hmm. I think he was the second one. There was a random person that beat it.
So can Steve beat it again for the 5K donation?
No. David can.
I only work with the best.
Yeah.
We're all here, it seems.
Oh,
feel like I
TJ,
have
Bob
one.
was asking what pack he needed for the Hitman stuff, if you looked that up or not.
I don't think they have a full package of the trilogy yet.
Like, you guys are gonna make me pull out my Switch. Check out what happened. Let's look at
like you can upgrade copies of the you can like when you have all 3 of the games, you can like do a free upgrade on them that put them all into Hitman 3, so it's all in one package.
Yeah,
but I don't
so
think
if you
there's
have 1 and 2, I think you can bring them over. But if you don't have any of them, I'm gonna look right now and see if I can find it. So.
I'm gonna check right now, David. God damn, I love the fucking Switch OLED and handheld. It's just like, because of course I had Tetris loaded, so it's like this beautiful Tetris effect splash screen when I fired up my Switch. Oh, it's the Master Sword. Super Mario Maker 2! Man, that first one was a banger, though. It's people who didn't have the Wii U don't understand. He was great. She was great. Yeah, 2's great, but I think there's elements of 1 that it felt like the gamepad on the Wii U was almost built.
Bob, there's a Hitman 3 Access Pass, which gives you it gives you, like, if you buy Hitman 3 and then you get the Access Pass, you get the whole shebang.
So yeah, I'm looking at this the results for the briefcase level 8. 2 people have cleared it. Scancore is not one of them.
Yes, one of them is Steve and one of them is a rando.
FS Siri, this hero, beat it. But I think the funniest part is the 2 people who have beat it did not like the level. Some people liked it. Some of my friends liked it. Yeah, Scancore has not beaten this level. David has not beaten this level. The only Shacknews staff member to beat this level is the GOAT, Steve Tendo. Yeah, it's tough. It's hard. But I beat it.
It is. I've been trying off and on a lot.
What?
Oh, dope.
What? How'd that happen? I'm pulling up art. Wow. Oh wow. Thank you,
Thank you.
Romsteady. 1337.
Hey,
Ooh, Romsteady.
the goat.
He said Yeah, he
Oh, I
said
see.
do it
Thank
for
you,
the
thank you.
kids first, Shacknews second. I appreciate it. And thank you, Bob. You guys are awesome. That's amazing. We're at $1,487 raised for charity. That's outstanding.
You guys are
Just from
great.
playing some video games, guys. How about that?
Oh yeah, it's either well, I mean, it might be the gold baller now, but it was the silver baller before. So it's just an iconic Hitman weapon. His suppressed silver baller pistol is super cool. So right now I'm actually like this is one of the cool like there's some really cool payoffs here, but I'm doing a lot of setup work for it right now. But I would say the sorry. Whoa, what's happening there?
Showing you briefcase level 8. I'm about to beat it.
You're about to beat it?
Two clears, 1,818 attempts for a 0.11% clear rate.
I remember when
is
you were trying to beat your own level just so you could post it.
The brilliance of Super Mario Maker 2 and Super Mario Maker franchise is that you have to beat your level to upload it. It has to be completable. Otherwise, there would just be a bunch of trash that hits that.
Yeah, it'd be worthless.
Yeah. Yes. And I've only done it once, and I immediately said I would never play it again.
Yeah, that was a stressful time for you. I remember that. Just
It
random
is
messages
like
from you.
Yeah, it's that first jump on the level, Donovan, is
Yeah, I'm experiencing that at this moment.
yeah, it's complete troll. So like just the first jump, I maybe succeed on that like 30% of the time.
Why, I say these grapes are ripe for harvest. For the workers.
I am no.
Yeah, I've also got Gen Z brain and attention span, so
Yeah.
He's gonna do this for like 5 minutes and be like, I need a latte.
Oh yeah.
I need a
So
latte
remember
and
I-
an Ariana Grande record.
I remember I streamed it after the Ice-T stream at E4 last year. And yeah, I was trying to upload it and I couldn't do it. It was too hard.
I watched that. It was that was an intense night. I watched you get within like a hair's breadth of it several times.
Oh man, I would love for Carl Sagan 42 to play my levels. One of my favorite Mario Maker speedrunners and creators. Super talented.
You put that challenge out, they might play it.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I maybe I'll tweet about it or something. But yeah, I will.
pretty fun.
I will donate $5,000 to our Extra Life campaign if you beat this level.
You should cap
It's hard.
That.
Yeah, this whole cap that thing, like, Bill, there's not that many people on Earth who can beat that level.
Okay.
It's very, 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 very difficult, and that's.
Oh, I don't doubt that. I just mean like if this goes viral or something, and
Yeah, if like a million people beat it, I'm bankrupt or whatever.
You get the speed running community on it.
I don't know. Let's cap it at $100,000.
There you go. See, that's reasonable.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just
so
you don't want to wake up to like triple digit clears.
Yeah, I don't want to
like,
bankrupt Shacknews because of a Mario Maker level, but
wouldn't that be very like that would go down in history as a moment though.
Yeah, I'd rather
like
not
Shacknews
be
was bankrupted by like Mario speedrunners.
Its own Super Mario hubris.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Man, I'm also suffering from the fact that I just haven't 3D Mario in a little while.
2D Mario.
Oh yeah, well yeah, I haven't 2D Mario. I say 3D because of the art style, but yeah, I haven't.
Yeah, you're right that it is the new Super Mario Bros. Level type, which is honestly my favorite to build in.
Then he said, "There's
Appreciate
some
how
clip in
clean
it."
this floor is in Hitman. Although I'm looking at the ceiling right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry we're talking so much about Mario Maker during this, but
Oh, that's okay.
here we are.
I heard the voting was over, so. But it's still cool. There's plus, like I said, there's a lot of setup happening at the moment. Like I'm just waiting to get to the good stuff. So.
Oh, Bob, don't you worry. We've taken good care of the Shacknews, and we are still sailing along the internet seas.
Perhaps we can take a closer look.
Certainly. Lead the way.
That hat you got on, Bill. Can't say that
Okay.
I'm a fan of it.
Bill, you gotta kill this guy just solely because of that fedora.
No, I don't kill this guy.
Bill's
don't
hat is
kill him?
arguably worse.
No, I don't kill
Yeah,
him.
what the hell are you wearing?
So they put this fixer in this level named Conrad Black, and he's supposed to be a total badass, and like
He's like, everyone in my
actually
crew
looks like
wears
47
Kangol.
because
It's like,
everyone looks like 47. So 47 just kind of like nonchalantly just chokes that dude out and takes his stuff. So he's like one of the most badass guys. I'm actually on a wine tour right now, and I'm with Diana, who's like behind there. And I'm trying to set up a scenario where like all the targets and myself and Diana are all in the same room at exactly the same time, so that shit gets wild. So, but this is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, like I don't remember a lot of the old Hitmans, but I don't remember that Diana was ever, unless it was like a cutscene or like a story mission from Absolution, maybe. I don't think she was ever in.
It's Romsteady.
oh my god.
Hey,
Romsteady.
What a champion.
oh, look at this cool sub badge too. I like that with the little star on it.
Yeah, he is kitted out.
That's neat. We should.
Thank you very much, Romsteady.
Very much
give him some
appreciated.
like cool.
I think
sub badges.
Romsteady should get a wing in the Hall of Fame named after him.
Just the Romsteady wing.
Yeah, this is the Romsteady wing of the Hall of Fame, and we keep all
You realize the Hall of Fame is a thumb drive that's going to live in her office.
Yeah, but like I think
I'll make a folder.
Yeah.
I'll make a folder for it.
Exactly.
I'll make a folder. It's on. The
Danny, you know
wing.
what? I said Conrad Black because of the news. It's
Things.
Corvo Black. It's not Conrad Black.
The Romsteady
Conrad
wing
Black's another.
of Extraordinary Things. I think.
Is there going to be like a room at Shacknews Intergalactic headquarters where it just looks like a normal room, except there's a wooden glass case with the thumb drive in it that says Shacknews Hall of Fame, and that one song, it's like just plays over that room the whole time.
That'd be pretty great.
I'd watch that.
Yeah,
Welcome
I mean, that
to the
sounds good.
Shacknews Hall of Fame. There should be a Dawson in there too. Just a guy at a little desk.
Yeah.
It's like the Shaq Dawson.
Romsteady wants a kazoo cover of that song in the Shacknews Hall of Fame.
So, can I not like watch other people's playthroughs in Mario Maker? Can I not like watch the ghosts?
No, you can't watch how other people did it.
That would be cool, though.
You just got to get good, Donovan.
Didn't Steve do this on a live stream somewhere?
Donovan's getting research going.
Wait, are you trying to figure out how to do it?
Just a couple things I'm curious about.
Well, you should just keep playing. Like you'll discover them as you go along.
I believe Steve did stream it, but I'm not sure if his VOD is saved from it.
You could always message him for tips.
He's a pretty thorough guy. I'm sure. I'm sure he's got it somewhere.
He's honestly, he's maybe the best 2D platform player that I've encountered. Just like in person.
I know, like got the resume.
Like Grand Pooh Bear is outstanding, obviously. Yeah. Carl Sagan's also awesome. But yeah, Steve's underrated. That dude's got skills.
Yeah. Should we holler at Grand Pooh Bear? See if he can conquer the beast?
I don't know. It's not a Kaizo level, so I always feel lesser than that scene. I don't know if you've ever tried to do a shell jump, but it's very hard.
Yeah.
So yeah, my levels are My levels are relatively easy compared to that stuff. But I think Pooh Bear may have streamed my first level back when the game launched, and then it got taken down because Nintendo hates fun.
Yeah, that was a mess. They really
And then,
botched the transition between Super Mario Maker 1 and 2.
and they'll do it again when 3 comes out. Did you kill that guy?
Nah, I shot them with tranquilizer darts so they'll go to sleep.
Oh.
They're
Take
fine.
me through your process, Bill. What is
So
happening?
what's happening here is that I need to get into a meeting, and to do that, I need this guy's disguise, which I just found, and I need a 1945 bottle of wine, which is in this area. This is what the kicking looks like most of the time, unless it's like a cutscene. When I dump this dude in here, I was actually afraid it would kill him, but you just kind of like push him with your foot. So I'm just basically setting it up so that I can get up there. We're almost at the point where you'll see the more interactions between like Diana and 47, which I think is the cooler part of this entire mission. But first I need to get the bottle of wine. I don't want to forget my coin. I always pick up my coins.
You need the bottle of wine.
Yeah, there's lots of wine, but so the idea is this is a special occasion, and I need to find the 1945 something 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 something. So I don't remember what. I'm not a wine guy. I don't remember what it's called, but
Sommelier?
Maybe. I don't know. TJ. Those are details that 47 doesn't worry about. Although at one point he actually describes the wine in like incredible detail. It's one of the things I love about it. Like if you need like a drummer in a rock band, like, oh wow, 47's actually just like a pro drummer. And like if you need like someone who understands wine, oh yeah, he ran a vineyard. Like he can do everything. He's a pro at everything.
This studio is going to be so perfectly suited for a Bond game. It's not even funny.
I cannot wait for that game.
Bond in the same sort of gameplay universe.
It's gonna be delightful.
European developer match made in heaven.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm hoping that like there's definitely going to be espionage, spy stuff, and like pretending to be different people in a Bond game. But Bond also has a lot of like action sequences and like really a lot of chase sequences too. So I'm kind of hoping that those elements get thrown into the Hitman formula for the Bond game. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense at all?
Yeah. No, it does. Yeah. I mean, on the end of it, I want to see them kind of how they're going to do Bond's charisma. Because I mean, Agent 47 is great, but he's not a very charismatic person, I wouldn't say. But Bond is very suave and
lacks.
He's nameless.
Yeah,
he's nameless, faceless. Yeah. He's supposed to be
slate.
Forgettable. Like a good assassin.
He's also the Clark Kent of hiding in plain sight, because most of his disguises, nobody notices this 6'2" jacked bald guy just wandering around that they've never seen before.
The damn barcode on the back of his head.
It's so funny how like the waiter that you need the disguise from in this is bald, and the psychiatrist from another level is bald, and the hitman that you needed his disguise earlier in this level, oh yeah, he's bald. Like it's just, I love that they have those little jokes in there. Like it's just wild how many bald people are in this universe. Like even the guard in front of me, he's bald. Yeah, this is so it's actually getting to the part now where it's getting to the part like there's still a little bit of standing around, but this is the meeting that I basically everything the 22 minutes of gameplay leading up to this was me trying to get to this point. The targets are both like at the guy at the opposite end of the table and the woman sitting next to him. I think what's really cool is there's a woman on the left who is kind of glitching in her chair, and I don't know when it happens, but she somehow ends up sitting like completely behind her chair. Like eventually she's just sitting in nothing.
She's become one with the chair.
Well, she actually becomes like not. See, look at her just continues like slowly just inching back out of the chair, like across the room. It's pretty funny.
Arms are coming through the chair right now.
Sorry?
Her arms appear to be coming like through the chair.
I mean, she just leaves that chair entirely. I don't know what she's doing, but she just keeps shimmying backwards until she's just like the chair's just empty. At one point, I walk her.
Oh,
Like, I
dear.
didn't notice it when I was playing it, but when I was watching the footage back, I noticed it, and I was like, "Well, I'm not doing that again. Too bad." Yeah, it's this dude's bad guy, and he wants to do bad things to Agent 47's handler Diana, and it's kind of cool because it's one of the first times that you actually get to see 47 and Diana interact, I think, ever. I don't know that it ever happens in like open gameplay before. I think it might have been in a couple story missions in previous Hitman games, but this is I have never seen it. So this is all spoiling all of TJ's future Hitman runs too. So everything that I was like trying to get TJ to play so that I could explain it to him and talk about it, I just was like, I'm just gonna play it and make him watch it on stream.
Yeah.
So,
I love these worlds, though. I love how alive and intricate each of these scenarios is.
See, that woman is now completely out of the chair. She's just sitting behind it now.
Yes.
She's gone. There's actually this is one of the targets here that if you can steal some of his documents, and I honestly don't remember what those documents, what the story behind them is, but if you give them to his wife, she'll kill him. So that's one of the setups for this level, is that like if you don't want to be bothered, you can just like make someone else kill this guy. And there's probably like half a dozen ways to kill the lady on the very end there that Diana's sitting next to, where you can actually use Diana to do it, which I thought was really cool. Like, it's a really big payoff for Hitman fans, because Diana's always just a voice, and she never actually sees or like participates in what you're doing. So to be able to involve her and to like have her see it up close and be a part of it was actually kind of interesting. So
an intimate moment.
Well, you can kill people in this level in front of Diana and not lose your silent assassin rating, that doesn't exist in any other part of Hitman. Because she's in the know. She knows that you kill people, so it's not news to her. It's not like blowing your cover. So it's little things like that like have never been done before in the series, that are not really difficult, or gameplay wise they're not groundbreaking, but they're kind of interesting for folks that have like played along and followed along.
And so you just love Hitman head to toe, right? It'd be safe to say that, Bill?
You know what? I don't know the Hitman story and lore that well, honestly. I love the gameplay of the last 3 games. It's the gameplay for me more than it is anything. Like, it's perfecting the gameplay. It's finding a way to solve a problem and then being like, okay, I did that, but now I want to do it better. So it's not, I don't know, like, yeah, there's a lot of people that know a lot more about the franchise overall and the story of Hitman than I do. I'm just a sucker for this like sandbox that they've created for the last 3 games.
I will thank you.
When I went to go get my car.
You're just a chef.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead,
saying, TJ?
Oh, no, that's fine.
I'm actually stuck right here. Because I haven't played this level in this way in months, so I was like trying to remember like what I was supposed to do next, and I've got a guard up there, and I'm like, I don't know how to get around that. And I'm on a timer, so that guy shot his business partner, killed her, and now they've taken Diana, and they're going to kill Diana, and I've got a timer of like 9 minutes to get to her, essentially, which is quite a lot of time, but I don't know how to get there at this point without getting caught, so.
Hey, Bubba, how are you?
I'm just walking around trying to figure it out. And it becomes like much easier than I expected when I finally figure it out.
It's that time of the day where
food
Lola
time.
gets hungry. Almost.
When I went-
Lola. Oh, my beans.
I don't like this little Napoleon dog telling me what to do.
Yeah, you do.
I mean,
And she immediately barks at me.
She's like, no, your role.
She's like, it doesn't matter what you think about my
Exactly.
Napoleon complex.
Well, we have RE4 VR coming up next, so I'm going to set myself up a little bit. I will be right back.
Sounds good, TJ. Oh, TJ, on your OBS, I guess it's coming through your computer, so I don't know. You might want to use Discord through your phone for this one.
That's the plan. I'm going to drop out and come back in on my phone.
Okay, cool, yeah. Hi, Princess Toe Beans. You being a sweetie bean? Look at you. You are.
The glare Lola is giving me right now.
She borking? Is she getting ready to bork?
She borked once, but now she's just kind of staring at me.
Look at this adorable little bean.
Is she that precise with her feed me times?
Literally 3 p.m. every day, man.
Yeah.
I always know when
crap! Amazon's here.
I always know when it's 10 p.m. because BMO starts meowing for food.
Mm-hmm. Lola knows when the stock market closes. She knows
that feels like something.
Ow, claws. Ow.
She's like, hey, it's playtime. Even when I lived in California, because, market closes at 1 p.m. there, she was like, oh, it's playtime. We can, go outside and do stuff now.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look at that. We got a new follow from Type Alpha 55. Howdy, Type Alpha. How you doing today?
Hey there.
Is this another one of your stands, Donovan? Oh, are we allowed to say that word? God, no.
I don't think there's anything wrong with saying stands, but no, I don't believe that's one of them.
Okay, because
you just can't talk about products made by the Ritz Corporation.
Oh. Oh, man.
Especially if you're Hassan Abi.
Wow.
Yeah, it's rough.
That's stupid.
We're doing pretty great here, Type Alpha 55. We've raised over $1,400 for charity so far, and we've streamed some awesome games. You missed a stream Deathloop to kick off the festivities, followed by whatever the hell Pokemon game Donovan was playing.
Some Brilliant Diamond.
Brilliant Diamond. I forget the adjectives in front of the names sometimes.
Yeah, they're running out of them for the remakes.
I remember Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. That sounded cool.
Those are really good. Yeah.
Why don't we have cool sounding things instead of Brilliant Diamond and Shining?
I always thought they should have did Dazzling Diamond and Precious Pearl to keep the alliteration, but what do I know?
Super Mega Diamond, Ultra Pearl. And now, we're watching some Hitman 3 gameplay right here. As Bill it really subdues a lot of people. He doesn't seem to be killing many.
Yeah, well, you're not supposed to kill innocent people.
Just ruining a lot of people's day.
Man. Is anyone truly innocent? I mean, this guy is...
if they're working for the man, it goes back to that conversation in Clerks about the Death Star contractors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you really feel bad for the Death Star contractors?
I mean, they built the Death Star. You know, I kind of get it.
They're just trying to make a living.
Yeah, but you gotta.
There is a such thing as karma, and if you're creating something that destroyed Alderaan, you're responsible for that, partially at least.
Yeah. Sure.
So, I think in this case, it's more that they're just they probably don't know what's going on as much.
But I mean,
maybe some of these are just.
Do you think the Empire just asked them if they wanted to build
they've got Diana standing on plastic to wrap her body up and they kill her, and there's a torture hit there for her.
I mean, with a design flaw like that vent, I don't think that they were using union contractors to build the Death Star.
Well, no, probably not up in this room. Maybe in the general party area, there's some regular guards or whatever. But anyone that gets into this room kind of knows what's up.
Yeah, that's that person that you're disguised as has definitely killed people before. Probably.
Yeah, he was gonna kill this lady in this room. They've rolled the carpet out of the way.
So I mean, killing them doesn't seem that unethical.
I actually get up here and I go ditch my gun because I brought a gun with me and it sucks and I didn't like it and it didn't look cool, so I was like, I don't want this gun, and I dropped it on the floor in the bathroom and then went back to my chair and used a cooler gun.
I only use cool guns.
I only use cool guns too. 47 can't be seen shooting a stupid gun. Come on. Although he does like rubber ducks, so you never know.
What's with the rubber duckies?
There are bombs in Hitman, so you can throw rubber duckies and blow up stuff.
Rubber ducky.
So this is actually going to be like, it's kind of good timing because in the next couple minutes it'll wrap up the mission. But so this guy's finally like everything I've done. I wanted to show like quick Hitman and like medium Hitman and then long Hitman. This is long Hitman, so this is 34 minutes into the mission just to get this like interaction going of this guy. So he's coming here to kill Diana now. And it's neat. Like you can just like roll through the level and kill this guy and never have to worry about it or never even interact with Diana if you want to. But I thought it was kind of neat to like showcase the way that she changes this level in a way that doesn't happen in other Hitman games. So I do like this guy's energy though because he references having to wake up 4 times a night to piss. So
Jeez.
Might have some prostate issues.
it's an old thing. Well, he says he's 65, so hopefully I'm still not. Two a day or two a night. So I actually do kill this guy, even though I'm really not supposed to. But
for funsies.
Well, he punched Diana in the face, so he got shot.
Your instincts were dead on. Way to go, Diana. Oh, look at that blood.
Ooh, that was a nice dramatic, like, kill shot, too. Yeah, all that blood, man.
Well, it was nice of them to put that plastic down.
Yeah.
So that's good. It's actually the ending of this level. I don't think we're going to get there, because it'll probably take about 3 minutes for me to finish it off. But
TJ's got to get all the VR stuff streaming to me and back in. So
it's like
a minute.
It's probably like 2 or 3 minutes until I finish it, but it's actually a cool exit to the mission as well.
Yeah, we can stick around for that.
I'm cleaning up the mess because I'm good like that.
You are a fastidious murderer.
Yeah,
like I've seen you do this before. You're always pretty respectful of the people you've killed. Like you put them in either in dumpsters or chests or whatever.
It's important that they decompose as they lived in dumpsters. Like this guy. Fuck this guy.
Here's a minus point from me. Like, you're dragging these dead bodies around, and there was a pool of blood, but the blood isn't tracking all around?
Can you mop
I
up
don't
the
know.
blood?
They don't... The blood doesn't actually... they don't... you don't see blood. Or, like, NPCs
it seems like,
don't.
Like, bloody footsteps would be, like, a cool... element.
I think it would be a really cool option, to turn it on for like that extra level of immersion. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like if you were to see a blood pool, that would be kind of cool. I think the reason they left it out is that for the average person, that would be overkill on what they wanted to have to deal with. So I'm just up here dumping all my guns on the ground and my screwdriver on the ground. Well, my grapes. I got grapes. I need to get rid of those.
Why do you have to get rid of your grapes?
I don't need them.
Just eat them.
One of the things people do in Hitman that play it a lot is they like very casual players pick up everything they see. They're like, well, I might need that, and I might need that, and I might need that. And there's a portion of people who, when they get good, and they play it a lot, they try to bring as few things as possible. Like the goal is to not ever pick up anything that you don't need, so that you're very minimal in what you do. There's a lot of folks that they want to beat a level without taking any weapons or any gadgets or anything into it. Like they just want to beat it with their bare hands. There's a whole section of Hitman players that don't run, like they only walk when they're playing. Because they immerse themselves in thinking like Agent 47 wouldn't run. He would, be casual and he would only walk. So it's kind of cool that you can just apply like whatever thinking you want to it. You don't have to play one way or the other. You can do anything, so that's neat. Yeah, we're almost wrapped up here. I think I got like a minute left. But
TJ, you gonna start feeding me stuff?
Yeah, I'm pretty much ready to roll.
Yeah. Let's get the feed going while we're finishing this up. It's on a different thing, so I can start taking it while we're wrapping up.
Oh yeah, this isn't an RTMP. Cool. Yeah. Good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you're a little distant, but it's okay. All right.
Well, I'm standing as I play, and I've got the Discord on my phone, so I'm just a touch.
Yeah.
It's a challenge.
Oh yeah, dude, you're good.
I know the plight of the VR streamer. I had to do this last year for our Game of the Year deliberations for Half-Life Alyx.
All right.
That's always exciting.
But we are basically wrapped here. I'm exiting the mission right now, so you guys can
with
do
a little dance number.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. Like instead of going to an exit, you complete this mission with a dance floor moment with Diana.
I love it. Well, lovely way to end a mission, and TJ is ready to go, so I'm going to take us over to TJ right now. And
I'm out.
Thanks, Bill. Thanks for coming by, man. And
Take
here
care.
we are. Resident Evil 4 VR is here. David, I'm so glad that you're stopping by for this. I was hoping you would.
Yes,
be.
sir. I would not miss it.
I actually meant to message you, so thank you for reading my mind.
You're absolutely welcome, Blake. Hey, we've been simpatico lately, man. I'm ordering some graphic novels. We're thinking about